Alright, so I'm going to talk about some other stuff that I commonly take on every safari with me or on any international hunt, which is these little medical kits right here. So this one right here is from Safari Club Foundation, and it has a bunch of cool stuff in it. I can break it open and actually just show you guys what's all in it. We'll just go over that while we're sitting here. So first off, I'll set my tab next to me. We got a Cold Start Instant Cold Pack right here. Pretty easy, lightweight, pack around. I'm going to keep moving on through here. 2 sets of sterile gauze pads. Some gloves, little surgical gloves. Some tweezers and clippers. Keep moving through here. Cleaning towelettes, little sterile wipes. Little first aid quick fact guide. Here's another one. Here's a antimicrobial hand wipe, aloe vera. Antibiotic ointment. And that wraps it up for this pack. And then this is one that I've always taken. This is my little medical. It's like a little tackle box thing actually. It's a little empty right now, but I have to restock it. What I do is like I go and get a prescription for a prophylax, whether it's for stomach aches, illnesses like that, stuff that you can get from eating different foods, trying different stuff, drinking water. I always have a packet of that in here. Take some Advil, some Dayquil, and NyQuil. Just your kind of your typical medications you can get readily available here in the United States that you cannot get over there. So I get all that packed here. I always take a little thing of hand lotion. Typically I have a thing of Neosporin here that I got to repack. I have Afterbite stick. I have a pair of toenail clippers in here. And then I have all assortment of band-aids that I have in here. But you know, depending on where I go, I have different stuff. Like I'll put my malaria tablets in here as well. If you're hunting at high altitude, you can put your Diamox in here, which is what I did when we went to Tajikistan. I keep this packet pretty readily available and stocked up when I go on trips. Like I said, I got to restock it here soon. But it's just kind of a little case, like I said, a little tackle box type case here. And it works great. Put it in my check baggage. It goes everywhere with me. And like I said, this has been a game. This has been a lifesaver. I got super sick in Tajikistan, so I had all the, Dayquil and NyQuil in here, stomach medication, and it really saved my bacon on that trip. And then as far as this little pack goes, this is great that you can just kind of, even keep within the hunting truck during your safari or any of your trips, or put it in your backpack if you need it. Most good operators, and this is something you should actually ask when you are booking hunts, if they'll have a first aid kit handy in the vehicle, what's their process of going over stuff like that if a medical issue does happen, as far as not having to life flight someone or get anyone out there, something that can happen, maybe you cut yourself while you're helping skin or doing something like that. Just what do they have readily available in the truck or in camp? So that's something that you should ask all of the operators that you're booking hunts with before you go on the safari or the hunting trip. But it's always nice to have your own backup plan, something light, readily available, easy to travel with, something that you can travel with that's not against any guidelines or anything like that, especially if you're going to pack it in like your carry-on bag or whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of what I pack, guys. I take these all the time with me. Like I said, I keep these relatively available. You can pack this pretty easily within like the hunting truck, a backpack of yours. And I usually keep this just in camp with all my, even if you have like medications that you take daily, it's always nice to put them in here. That way your toiletry bag isn't completely full all the time sometimes, but it's always nice to have it kind of organized and set up in this case here. So these are 2 key things that I like to travel with when it's going international, especially going to Africa. And so stay tuned for another video on more stuff that I take with me and planning and preparing for your next safari.